The last step near Shahodigari, in a small, dusty village, there lived a boy named Haris. His house was built from raw bricks. The walls were cracked with time, and in the courtyard stood an old neem tree, as if it had silently witnessed every struggle the family had faced. Haris was not born into wealth. His father was a daily wage laborer, and his mother stitched clothes late into the night just to keep the kitchen running. Life was not simple, it was harsh. If there was work, the stove burned. If there wasn't, they drank water and went to sleep quietly. But inside Haris, there was a fire, a dream. Every night, he would lie on the rooftop, stare at the sky, and whisper softly, "Will my life ever shine like that?" People laughed. "You? Do something big. Look at your circumstances first." Those words pierced his heart like arrows. He was human. Of course it hurt. But he never responded. His mother would often say, "My son, the world will always make noise. Listen to your heart. If you believe in yourself, you've already won half the battle." Those words became his strength. The first test. As his matric exams approached, life took a painful turn. His father fell seriously ill. Work stopped. Worry filled the house. Even paying the exam fee became difficult. Harris had two choices: quit studying or stand firm despite the storm. One night, he saw his mother quietly crying. In that moment, something inside him broke, and something stronger was born. The next day, he made a decision. He would work during the day and study at night. After Fajr prayer, he worked at a brick kiln. Blisters formed on his hands, his shoulders ached, his body felt exhausted. But every night, when he opened his books, he whispered to himself, "This pain is temporary. My dream is permanent." The laughter of people. Some boys mocked him. "Look at him, a laborer who wants to become an officer." They burst into laughter. Harris stayed silent. Because he had learned something important: dreams are not achieved through arguments, they are achieved through effort. One day, a teacher called him. "Harris, you look very tired. Is everything all right?" For the first time, Harris told the truth. The teacher's eyes became moist. "From today, I will tutor you for free. Don't give up. You have potential." It was the first time someone outside his family believed in him. And sometimes, one person's belief equals the strength of the whole world. The first result. The results came. Harris secured a top position in the entire district. The same people who once mocked him were now coming to congratulate him. Life does change, but only for those who refuse to quit. Still, Harris knew this was only the beginning. The bigger dream. He decided to attempt the competitive exam and become a high-ranking officer. For that, he had to move to the city. But there was no money. His mother removed her only gold earrings, the ones she had worn since her wedding, and sold them. "Jewelry can return," she said softly. "Time cannot. Go, chase your dream." Tears rolled down Harris's face. That day, success stopped being a desire and became a responsibility. The trial of the city. The city was not easy. A tiny room, heat, loneliness, noise, thousands of candidates, only a few seats. He studied day and night, sometimes 8 hours, sometimes 10, sometimes even more. Then the result came. He failed. He stared at the screen for a long time. His hands were shaking. His heart felt heavy. That night, he cried deeply. Yes, he cried, not because he was weak, but because he cared. For a moment, he thought, maybe they were right. Then he remembered his mother's voice. Failure is not the end, it is a lesson. The next morning, he stood in front of the mirror and whispered, "One more time, just one more time." The battle within. He analyzed his mistakes, strengthened his weak subjects, deleted social media, cut off unnecessary gatherings. People said, "You've become too serious." Maybe he had, but obsession with a purpose is the first condition of success. There were nights when his heart felt like giving up, when quitting seemed easier. But every time, he remembered his father's tired hands, his mother's wrinkled fingers, that fragile brick house. "If I give up," he told himself, "I won't be the only one losing. Everyone's hope will lose." And he stood up again. The second attempt. He appeared for the exam again. This time, he was stronger. He passed the written test. During the interview, a panel member asked, "What if you fail again?" Harris smiled. "Sir, I will try again, because for me, failure is not a wall, it is a step." The room fell silent. The moment of success. Weeks later, the final list was announced. His name was on it. For a few seconds, he couldn't even breathe. He blinked repeatedly. It felt unreal. Then tears streamed down his face. He immediately called his mother. There was silence on the other side, then the sound of her sobbing. This time, the tears were not of pain. They were tears of victory. The real lesson. Years later, as a successful officer, he visited his old school. Standing before the students, he said, "I was not born with privilege. I had no resources, but I had belief and I had consistency." He paused, then continued, "People will laugh at you. Circumstances will test you. You will fall. But if you refuse to abandon yourself, the world cannot abandon you either." Then he spoke his final line. "The hardest step in life is not the last one, it's the first one. Just take the first step. The path will begin to form." Final message. If you are tired, if people don't believe in you, if the road feels long, pause, take a deep breath, and then try one more time. Because sometimes success is just one more attempt away.